Welcome back, one and all. Tonight, Group A. We'll be duking it out for more points. You can see them there. On the left, Sabre, undisputably number 1 with 8 points. But will she hold that spot much longer? Tonight, she will have to go against the close-up champion Netgear in our main event. But before we get to that, we have Akari Akaza versus current TV champion Karen Araragi. Coming to the ring first, it is Akari Akaza, and current TV champion Karen Araragi. So, Akari sitting on 2 points, while Karen is sitting at 4. Karen would love to go on, join her sister Skihu, who is currently sitting at 6, but we will be seeing her later tonight. Potential to move on to 8. Boston Crab applied. Akari Akaza picking up a victory last time we saw her, giving her those 2 points. And everyone in Group A has at least 2 points. No one's sitting at 0. But you're still going to want to try keep moving up. Winning, even though they're at 2 points, they can't get complacent. They still need to consistently win. So for Akari Akaza, she needs to beat Karen Kujo here tonight. For Karen Araragi. Karen Kujo, obviously in Group B and at the top of Group B with world champion Noriko Takaya. Karen Araragi here though. Kind of middle of the pack right now. Still has a lot of potential to move up though. But the issue with this bracket we must see at the moment is, can anybody stop Sabre? Because it's all well and good. It's all well and good if Karen Araragi wins every match from here on out. But if no one can stop Sabre, she may go the perfect victory, all wins, and at that point she'll be undisputed. Elbow to the back there. And you got to think as well for Karen, there may be a little bit of pride on the line with her sister being ahead of her right now, especially since, everyone, including myself, kind of pinholed Karen as the standout singles competitor of that tag team. But seems that Skihi is not quite too shabby herself. Also, they are part of the trios titles, Karen Araragi, Skihi Araragi, and Nariko Sengoku, who is not present in this tournament. A lot of, some time off for the people that aren't in this tournament, but for the 20 competitors that are, this is definitely the most arduous task that they've possibly ever faced as professional wrestlers. 18 almost consecutive days. I think, they're getting the weekends off, but 5 days a week. I mean, I guess they're not all wrestling for the 5 days. They get 1 day in between, but still, quite a lot of wrestling and a lot of potential for injuries. But Karen's very lucky to not be injured after she was knocked out by Sabre a few nights ago. Did not suffer a concussion or any other kind of head-related injury from being knocked out, but I was a little worried for her, throwing Karen over there, but Akari is not looking in the best way right about now. Headbutt. Into the ropes and ducking that lariat. Great ring awareness from Akari Akaza. Up and B-Stinger. Oh, there's the pin. 1, 2, and a great victory there for Karen Araragi, and she is going to move up to 6, join her sister. But will Skihi be able to win her match tonight and possibly surpass her? Which we will be finding out right about now, because Skihi Araragi takes on Igus in our second contest of the evening. Coming to the ring first, none other than Skihi Araragi, 1/3 of the trio's champions, yes. And here comes one half of the tag team champions, Igus. Igus and Shinobu actually beat the Fire Sisters for those tag team titles. So an interesting match here. They've met before in tag team action, but potentially the first time in singles action. I may not be correct on that, but who knows. Igus sitting on 2 points only at the moment, while Skihi sitting at 6, wanting to move up to 8. Give her the opportunity to stick right behind our top competitor Saber at the top. And if Saber loses tonight against Netgear, if Skihi wins this match, she could very well be drawing with the top. But now that she's been busted open, not looking the best for Skihi Araragi. Igus now in control, trying to go for an early pin, but Skihi had absolutely none of it, despite her head injury right now. A lot of blood being shed over this tournament, but that just proves how important this is for every competitor. A potential, well, not a potential, a guaranteed world title shot some point in the future. Back and forth. And a nice chop there from Skihi Araragi. Low drop kick completely missing. And the senton, only a 1 count, was not looking too great for Skihi. Oh, there's the shoulder breaker. And I think she's going for the double stomps, but missing. Skihi just able to get up in time. Skihi dragging Karen. Nice shoulder breaker up, and there's the... No, she misses the double stomp again. Skihi knows how dangerous that maneuver is, but the spine buster, also a very dangerous maneuver. 1, 2, could have been a very quick 2 points for Igus if she got the victory right there. And that's the kind of stuff she needs, because getting a quick victory is very effective in this tournament context. You do not want to take more damage than you need to. Into the ropes. Nice jab and up and down with the scoop slam. There are some powerful strikes. And with Skihi already busted open, that's only going to keep that wound flowing for a bit longer. Igus is definitely in control. Uranagi. And some strikes to the back of the head. Kiwi is going to count that one, and that was very close to the 5 count for Igus, almost losing by disqualification. That would have been a huge mistake and a submission. Skihi trying to maybe slow things down a little bit. And nice Falcon of Arrow of sorts, but without the extra pin. Oh, just a straight jab and going back for that wound. Igus is like a shark right now, going straight for the blood that she sees. Slap to the face. Skihi still trying to hold on, still trying to fight. Those 2 points are very important for her. There's some machine gun strikes. And up and driving her down. Nice slap there from Skihi to try to take control, and a complete shot into her own blood, and got a great submission. I think the captain's hook of sorts. But Igus back in control. There's the big boy. Into the ropes. Skihi. Nice elbow there and an elbow. Skihi suddenly taking a bit more control. Nice flipping senton. but not... Oh, yep, no, I was going to say not quite taking control, and she did lose it right there. Here comes the double stomp, and another one. No, she misses that second one. Skihi, I think, has that double stomp scouted quite well. Misdirection clothesline there. Back and forth we go. Now, I don't know about Skihi's chances of going strike for strike with Igus, but the drop kick, she was able to do it even with that wound. And ooh, a very interesting sleeper-like maneuver, also doing some damage on the back, but not able to keep hold for as long as she may have liked. There's the splash from the top, and Skihi might be able to pull a miracle off, but Igus just able to kick out in the nick of time. Sleeper, but that is in the ropes. Possibly very fortunate there for Igus, into the ropes and an uppercut. Igus fired up into the ropes, lariat. Igus looking a bit exhausted right about now. Up and down, and there's the pin, but not enough. Not enough to put Skihi Araragi away. Into the ropes. And got her tied up. This could be big for Skihi. Skihi, it was looking at times that she may have had no hope, but she is definitely having some glimmers of greatness. The Phoenix is definitely rising. Everything is Skihi. 1, 2, 3. I would not, if you asked me at the start of that match, with how early Skihi got busted open, I would have not said this was the result, but there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Skihi Araragi moving on to 8 points. Skihi has been very impressive this entire tournament so far. Into our next match, we'll be seeing the other half of the tag team champions, Shinobu Oshino taking on Maya Mitsurugi. Coming to the ring first, Kiss Shot, Acerola, Orion, Heart, Under, Blade. It's Shinobu Oshino. And her opponent, Maya Mitsurugi. Shinobu Oshino, 6 points, wanting to move up to that 8-point area of the standings, which is definitely the top, but could stop being the top once we see Sabre later tonight. Maya still sitting at 2, would love to move on and get 4 points, keeping her kind of a bit more in the running. Nice takedown there. A win over Shinobu would be quite big for Maya. Former close-up champion is Shinobu Oshino. Nice German suplex, only a 1 count. Barely a minute into this contest. I don't think you're going to put Shinobu away that quickly. Up and floating over into that arm submission, but in the ropes, calls Kiwi-chan. Maya looking good so far. Nice jackknife cover with the bridge, but not even a 1 count. Ooh, getting cut off with that that power bomb. Gonna do a lot of damage. Possibly was going for a head scissors before getting hit with that. And working on the neck and the head of Maya Mitsurugi was Shinobu Oshino. And nice figure 4 leg lock applied right there. Not really sure what Maya needs to do to put someone like Shinobu away. I mean, Shinobu has a lot of submissions, a lot of holds, and I think just being able to stay out of those. Whereas I think Maya has maybe a little bit more of a power edge, and may need to take that into consideration. High angle. Boston Crab. So far, it is looking in Maya's pace, in Maya's favor, but Getting thrown into that turnbuckle wasn't what she wanted, however, still keeping control with a nice dragon screw leg whip. Just taking Shinobu down there. Flipping leg drop. Shades of Netgear. Our close-up champion. Nice snapping suplex there. Nice double elbows to the side of the head of Maya Mitsurugi. And an overhand strike there. Elbow and into the Fujiwara armbar. Gonna work on the arm, and I think that's a good decision. May keep Maya from being able to hit last of the dragon. And a hiss into the fireball, possibly burning the face off of Maya Mitsurugi, but at least from my end, she looks like she's still okay. 640, not a coward, is Maya Mitsurugi, and into the pin straight away. Only a 2 count, however. And gonna slow things down with a DDT. Up she goes. Double spinning leg drop. And up and around with the airplane spin. Just out of the ropes. I think due to Shinobu's height, she just can't reach. But she is not going to give up off of an airplane spin. Brain buster. Arabian face buster. And, ooh, Shinobu's not looking in a good way. German suplex with the bridge in the ropes, however. Maya may have what she needs to put Shinobu away. Swan dive drop kick. Nice back DDT there, but cutting her off with that suplex-like maneuver. Trying to pin on the outside, we've seen that that's not effective, no matter who does it. Parachute press, the Kokoro Watari, and that was almost it. We've seen her put people away with that a lot. Brainbuster into that high angle Boston Crab. May get Shinobu to tap out right here. But no, not quite, not able to. Up and down. And here comes the flipping double stomp. And straight into that moonsault press with the pin. And that is enough for Shinobu to put Maya away. Moving herself up to 8 points. Suddenly this A bracket is looking a little bit more competitive, but again, we haven't seen Saber just yet. We will be seeing that soon, but coming up next, Yoko Littner versus Hatsune Miku. So coming to the ring first, Yoko Littner, 2 points. 1 win, 3 losses. And also sitting on 2 points, 1 win, 3 losses, is Hatsune Miku. Interesting to see who wins this one, especially since, yes, both are on 2 points. One will potentially move on a little bit more up the standings, and I think they both definitely need it. They both definitely need an opportunity to move on a little bit. Yoko definitely needs to recover. Last time we saw her, she got absolutely demolished by Saber. And this is maybe her opportunity to kind of get back in the swing of things, get some points, get a big win over Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku is definitely one of our most tenured members of the roster, having had 25 matches. I believe this will be her 26th match here at World Championship Wrestling. Record of 11, 12, and 2. So more losses, but could even that out with a big win here tonight. Yoko Littner, we've seen her on and off. Only 12 matches to her record. Still quite good, but 4, 8, and 0. Winning will be of the utmost importance to Yoko at this stage. Into the ropes, but not anything really coming out of it. Into the ropes again, but able to cut Miku off into the Anaconda Vice. Miku, I'll say, has definitely a strength advantage. Yoko, I think, has some more nuanced kind of grapples and can kind of wrestle you a bit more, while Miku can definitely throw you. She's definitely a performer for the crowd as well, Miku. She will do things that definitely excite the crowd, and she's not, you know, shy of a submission though, as we can see here. She did have Yoko in that submission for potentially a long time. Go to sleep. Could be enough. No, she does not go for the pin, but it could have been enough. Great head scissors sending Yoko to the outside, and that's what I mean by Miku is a performer for the people. She's always for a good dance, middle of the ring. Nice headlock takedown. And dancing once again. She just throws Yoko out, buffs some moves. Miku, very confident for someone on 2 points. But I think that's just what the people love about her. Always a breath of fresh air, and here comes the Miku splash, driving the air out of Yoko Littner into the pin. That could already be it, but not quite enough. Up, and there's the go to sleep. Miku looking in control right now, maybe wanting the submission victory for a little bit of extra emphasis, a little extra on top of that win. Twist of fate. Up she goes. And what's she doing here? A flipping drop kick to the back of the head of Yoko Littner, but a snapmare takedown, giving Yoko control once again. Nice European uppercut there, and there is the Anaconda Vice. Twist of fate, middle of the ring, into the pin. And that is enough for Hatsune Miku to pick up the victory and 2 more points. Keeping herself just a little bit more alive in this one. But I think this next match coming up is going to decide the fate, I think, of this tournament. I think this is going to be really important. I mean, there's still a lot more to still happen, but I think this one has a lot of implications. It's Saber versus Netgear, our close-up champion, versus the currently undefeated champion of this bracket. Here she comes, Saber. We've seen her dominate so far, sitting at 8 points, looking to move on to 10. But here comes Netgear, sitting on 6, looking to move on to 8. Netgear suffered a loss to Igus in round 3, while Saber yet to suffer a loss. Will she here against the close-up champion? Netgear, another very well tenured competitor here. 26 matches, 16, 10 and 0. Great win-loss record as well. But I mean, Saber is sitting on that perfect win-loss record right now. Saber 6-0-0 of 6 matches. And she is looking to hold on to that spot with moves like this. She has possibly got control of the close-up champion. And while a win over the close-up champion is a big deal, the thing for Saber is she's got so much potential at this point that the close-up championship may not even be in her sights. She can get the win over Netgear, but she may be looking towards Noriko. And I mean, that's the point of this tournament, to look towards Noriko. And for Netgear, it would be another opportunity against Noriko. She has had one failed attempt, but maybe she thinks next time I can do it. But I think also for Netgear, she may suffer from the fact that she has to focus so much on that close-up championship if she was to get another world title opportunity. You know, if she gets a world title opportunity, is her head entirely in the game of the world title, or is it split with her close-up championship? She said in the past that she wants to focus on raising the prestige of the close-up championship, and that, you know, and at the same time, could that be affecting her dedication to this tournament? Does she even particularly want that world title shot? But then again, I feel winning the tournament as the close-up champion definitely increases the prestige of that title. Nice elbow there. The Tombstone pile driver already coming out so early in this contest, and only getting a 2 count. A bit too early to expect to win from that, but a Michinoku driver could pick up the victory for Netgear. And now, if she won at this early in the contest, that would be quite the upset. Starship Pain. 1, 2. Netgear is looking to put Saber away as quick as possible into the cross arm breaker. Saber is not looking like the powerhouse she once was. Combination of strikes there. Up and great moonsault. Only a 2 count there. Sidewalk slam. And there's that chop to the top of the head. I think we saw that. That was the move that knocked out Karen Araragi. You're gonna want to have to look out for that one. Lamai Straw got Netgear really pinned down, but Netgear just able to kick out. This may not go too long, this match. Great suplex there, but Saber was back on her feet. There is that chop to the top of the head once again. Cross arm breaker of her own. A variation of the arm bar. Netgear, I think, was looking a little exhausted there. I saw her, I think, try to catch her breath. Spear, and this is what I think Saber needs. Oh, I think she took Saber down there. And driving Netgear into the mat there. Very popular move is that suplex into the front slam. That chop comes out a lot. Another chop into the pin. This could be it for Saber. It is. Saber stays undefeated with those very powerful strikes and moves on to 10 points. Now this begs the question, if Netgear couldn't do it, who can? Here's your standings, ladies and gentlemen. To the left is our Group A standings, which is what you just saw. And we have one clear top of that bracket, and that is Saber. 5, 0, and 0. 10 points. Shinobu Oshino and Tsukiji Araragi very close behind, 8 points apiece. Netgear, Karen Araragi, 6 points each. Hatsune Miku, Akari Akaza, Yoko Littner, Maya Mitsurugi, and Igus all on 2. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this has been Crimson Ash. Join us next time for more Group B action in this tournament.